We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Absolute Power Origins, issue 1 of 3. This is a miniseries from DC Comics in 2024 that ties into the Absolute Power event. This one was written by John Ridley, pencils by Alitha Martinez, inks by Norm Rapmund, Andrew Dalhouse did the colors, Steve Wands on letters, Irvin Rodriguez did the cover, Marquis Draper was the associate editor, Paul Kaminsky editor. The cover just looks like a touched up photograph using really basic Photoshop technique, and it looks like the cover of a bad paranormal team romance book. So that cover is a huge miss for me. I was actually really disappointed with it. It could have been way more interesting. So this miniseries is about Amanda Waller and her origin. They're juxtaposing her with Batman, which is a really weird comparison in most cases. So we start off learning that Waller's daughter was raped and murdered by this guy named Candyman, super original name. Yeah, that's not unimaginative at all. And she had already lost a son to gang violence, and here this guy had committed this crime, and her husband goes to confront Candyman. Things don't go well, and Amanda gets really upset. There's a news broadcast about some criminals being taken down in Gotham City, and she's not in Gotham. She's in, I believe, Star City. One of the police officers seems to know her and gets a file with some dirt on somebody. We don't find out who for a while, but she goes and volunteers to get this councilman, Marvin Collins, elected, and starts volunteering for him because she thinks that his stance on vigilante activities is a good one. And we learn a little bit about her and how she begins scheming to set people up. She knows some dirt on one or two people and uses that to her advantage to effectively blackmail them and frame an innocent person so that she can get power and this person will do what she wants. It's not a particularly exciting issue. There's very limited action that are mostly just brief one-panel shots of Batman doing something. This is all a character study. It was not that compelling. She's a middle-aged, overweight woman with a couple of kids who is scheming for power, so it's kind of hard to make that into an action story, and it's definitely not one here. It was okay written, it just wasn't that exciting, and there was a lot of talking I did not care about that really didn't seem to drive the plot. It was just overemphasizing things to over-explain to the reader, because most writers think you're stupid. But at $4, this is dollar bin material. Paper quality's garbage, the cover's boring, the interior story was not that exciting, and very slow going. I'm sure it'll pick up in the next issue or two because it's only a 3-issue limited series, but I don't really care. It doesn't really have anything to do with the Absolute Power storyline. It's just an origin story for Amanda Waller, at least so far, and I'm not really interested in that. I don't like Waller as a character, and I think they tried to make her out to be smarter than she realistically would be. They're trying to make her into a Nick Fury type, and it just doesn't really work. So if you're looking to pick this up, I would wait and get it out of a dollar bin or get the trade paperback for $3 or $4 at an Ollie's in 6 months. Might be worth the read, but not for anywhere near cover price. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.